Hello and welcome to the channel. President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu has in his usual manner blasted Peter Obi in court proceedings as he revealed the reason why he beat the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. He also likened Obi to an Ashawo who jumps from one party to another. No be small something we dey see for this country. Join me guys, let's dive straight into this one together. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Presidential poll. Why I defeated you, Tinubu replies, Obi. The president-elect, Bola Tinubu, has challenged the competence of a petition the Labour Party LP on its candidate, Peter Obi, filed to nullify his election. Tinubu, in a preliminary objection he filed alongside his vice president-elect, Senator Kashim Shettima, maintained that Obi was bereft of the local standing to file a petition to challenge his election victory. He argued that Obi was not validly nominated to contest the presidential election in line with the mandatory provisions of Sections 77, 2, and 3 of the Electoral Act 2022. He insisted that Obi's name was not found on the register of members of the LP, noting that he defected to the party from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) less than 30 days before the primary election that produced him as a presidential candidate was conducted. Adducing reasons why he won the presidential election, Tinubu, in the preliminary objection he filed through his team of lawyers led by Chief Wole Olanipekun San, said it was his consistency and track record of excellence in public service that endeared him to millions of the electorates across the federation. He further accused Obi of jumping from one political party to the other, insisting that the LP lacked the requisite structure to win the presidential contest. On his qualification, Tinubu told the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) that he is a holder of a degree of Bachelor of Science in Business and Administration from the Chicago State University since 1979, saying he has vast private and public sector work experience, including working with Mobil Oil Nigeria as an auditor and later treasurer of the company. In a bid to actualize his quest for public service, left his lucrative and secure employment in Mobil Oil Nigeria and forayed into active politics as a founding member of the defunct Social Democratic Party (SDP). In 1992, he was elected by an overwhelming majority of lawful votes cast as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing Lagos West Senatorial District. The votes secured by the second respondent at the time were the highest scored by any senatorial candidate in the entire country. As a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he distinguished himself as the chairman of the Senate Committee on Banking, Finance, Appropriation, and Currency. Following the annulment of June 12, 1993, Nigeria presidential election, and the consequent fresh militarization of the Nigerian political leadership, which terminated the structures of elective governance in that republic, he became a founding member of the notable Pan-Nigeria pro-democracy group, the National Democratic Coalition (NADECO), where he was at the forefront of advocacy for a return to democratic governance and the fight against military rule. During the period in question, popularly referred to as the dark days of Nigeria's military era because of human rights abuses and a clampdown on pro-democracy advocates, he suffered many arrests, intimidations, threats, search and violation of premises, which ultimately eventuated his proceeding on exile out of Nigeria. Many pro-democracy activists suffered wanton attacks, including deaths suspected to have been state-sponsored in the said dark days, and it was commonplace that a number of them proceeded on exile, and together with the second respondent, they continued to mount international pressure for the return of democratic rule to Nigeria. These pressures eventually yielded positive result in 1999 with the return of democratic rule to Nigeria by the birthing of the Fourth Republic, which is currently running and in which period the second respondent has been a constant and prominent feature. Preparatory to the return of Nigeria to democratic governance and commencement of the Fourth Republic, the second respondent returned to Nigeria from exile and became one of the founding members of the Alliance for Democracy, on which platform he was successively and overwhelmingly elected by the people of one of the most populous states in Nigeria, Lagos State, as the executive governor of the state for 2 terms of 4 years each in 1999 and 2003. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. As a result of his outstanding performance as an executive governor of Lagos State, he won various national and international awards and recognitions from reputable organizations such as the Nigerian-Belgian Chamber of Commerce, Federal Ministry of Works, and the United Nations Habitat Group, as well as the Computer Association of Nigeria. In recognition of his stellar contributions to governance, humanity, educational development, and nation building, he has received several honorary academic awards from various notable academic institutions. He was and is a founding member of the Fourth Respondent, which in its first national election after formation ended the 16-year cycle of the People's Democratic Party at the helm of affairs in Nigeria, he added. While denying the allegation that the election was fraught with irregularities, Tinubu accused Obi of accepting the outcome of the election in states where he won and denigrating results from states he lost. The respondents shall further contend that the petitioners have embarked on a wild goose chase in the presentation of this petition and in the process are questioning results of elections where the respondents lost, including where the petitioners were declared winners, as exemplified in paragraph 73 of the petition, where petitioners were querying results of Lagos, Imo, and Plateau where they won, as well as Taraba, Adamawa, Bauchi, and Kaduna where the PDP won. The respondents contend that the entirety of the petition is about guesswork, hype, speculation, and conjecture, as there is nowhere in the entirety of the petition where the petitioners have specified in any form whatsoever the number of their votes which have been affected by irregularities, which they bandy, and what their total number of votes would have been on the one hand, and the number of the respondents' votes that have been inflated by the much-touted allegations of non-compliance and corrupt practices, and what the votes of the respondents would have been on the other hand. In terms of national acceptance of the second respondent as a political figure, titan and maestro on the one hand, and that of the first petitioner on the other hand, the second respondent is far ahead of the first petitioner in every sphere and index, and this is clearly known to Nigerians and also demonstrated by the result of the election. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.